is Braden. Our son. I'm sorry. You're here too. You're here too. I already knew that I had PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I told him that it would probably be hard for me to conceive. Not impossible, but it would be harder, and he was totally fine with that. He's like, okay, you know, and so it's basically that's kind of how our entire relationship has been. It's been like, okay, whatever comes our way, like let's do this. You feel like there's something wrong with you. You feel like, you know, you're holding them back from having something that they want or deserve. And he never made me feel that way. As a matter of fact, he helped me to not feel that way. I would say that we probably stayed with the OB a little bit longer than we should have, but we didn't know. You know, I didn't know how far this was gonna have to go because I'd never dealt with it before. And I think there's this misconception of infertility treatments that, you know, there has to be something really wrong, you know, something really malfunctioning or something like that in order for you to need to go that far. She actually told me, she's like, I know that you're not wanting to hear this right now, but you really need to go to Dallas IVF, and she even specified Dr. Koo. She said, you have to see my doctor. We came and saw him, and within 30 minutes of meeting with him, we learned more than we had in the last 3 years.
First, I learned exactly what was wrong, because I knew, but I didn't really know what was wrong. And he was able to show what was wrong and say, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. If this doesn't work, we're gonna try this, and then we can try this. And we had, I mean, from the start to the end, exactly what we need to go through and what we expect at every single stage. He also would not let us leave until he had answered every single one of our questions. There was no rushing, we were his priority at that moment, and he made sure we knew it.
I did walk out with a lot of hope, which is something I hadn't had in the whole 3 years that we had been going through all of this.
Here at Dallas IVF, we strive to offer the patient the most affordable and minimally invasive treatment plan to begin with. And in talking with April, we decided to begin with inseminations. And after a couple inseminations, unfortunately, we had no success. And we regrouped with April and decided we would move forward with something called in vitro fertilization, or IVF.
I would give her shots because she wouldn't do the shots, so I had to give her all of her shots. And I would encourage her, you know, there were times when she would just get tired of it, and I'd say, well, just keep trying, we've got a game plan, we know what we're doing now, so let's just see what happens the first step, see what happens in the second step. And that was really my biggest role, was just encouragement and shots. The day we found out we were pregnant was a very exciting day. It was actually at night, and we were supposed to come in 2 days later for the pregnancy test. It was a Saturday, and we were supposed to go on Monday for the pregnancy test, but someone couldn't wait. So she took a pregnancy test, and I didn't even realize she was taking the pregnancy test, and I walk into the room and she was holding up a onesie.
I honestly got to the point where I didn't think I was ever going to be able to give it to him. And I was so excited. Like he said, I couldn't wait to take the pregnancy test, the official one at the doctor's office that Monday. So instead I went to the store and got the pregnancy test, took it, and he was actually working in the garage, I think, and when he came in the house, I was standing there holding it, and he just looked at me and said, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So